yeah, we're at the summer chalet, getting ready to do something. Today's what? Is it today Thursday or Friday, by the way? Jack, you're seated at number 100?
Yeah, I'm race number 100.
You got bib number 1 since you won back in 2017. Would be the last time they had this?
Yeah, pretty much. 2019.
2019 is when you won, last time this race was put on. So you're going to be going to win this thing.
Well, that's what they think anyway. That's what everybody thinks.
There can only be one Canadian golden pony.
Yeah, we got Paula for the men or the women, obviously.
Yeah.
And the men, it's up for grabs now, I guess. But Lionel's got second at Worlds, so that's pretty hard to beat.
Not too bad.
That looks like it's something from a style from when you started it.
Yeah, damn straight.
You should get a big one because you got such a big head.
Yeah. Looks good, man. I can feel that power already. I want to race right now.
Let's see this hat on you there, bud. You gonna leave the sticker on?
I don't know. Is that cool still or not?
I think if you leave the sticker on, it means that you're legit.
Ooh, these are nice. Look at that little system there at the back.
They're like rubbery.
Here's something from the past.
Let's see what you got.
What the heck is that? Zinc?
It's zinc oxide from 1980s, and we used to wear it. It's blue. So you put it on, you tried to like look like a warrior. You put it on before your races.
Are you gonna wear that?
No, I don't know, but it is.
That's for a sunscreen
It's
thing?
zinc oxide, yeah. So the guys in the 80s used to wear this
What's
stuff.
it supposed to do?
It blocks the sun, it's sunscreen. And
Oh.
so you kind of protect your skin.
But does it add performance aid?
Yes, it does. Well, it certainly helps you look good. And you'd sport a Speedo with a lot of zinc oxide.
I think we're gonna get sued by Mel Gibson.
Yeah, maybe. That's true. Braveheart. We were wearing it before Braveheart.
Oh no white. White just doesn't suit me.
White's too GQ.
I don't know what
If
that
you're
means.
going to if you had some fresh white kicks or something.
But like, white doesn't really look good on me. I look much better in black.
I think the black goes good with your skin tone.
Yeah, my pasty white skin tone.
Canadian paste. Mike, tell us about your bike.
Oh, sweet. This thing is vintage for sure. It's 2008 custom built.
What race did you do last?
Santa Cruz a couple years ago. Then COVID hit and took us out of commission for a while.
Are these sew-ups that you just carry right there?
Yeah, see, look at this. Is a very unique system. I've created a bottle here that I put my
You just
it's
homemade.
Yes, homemade. So it's a bottle I've had for a long time, and that's where I keep my spare.
Pretty arrow?
Yeah, it's pretty arrow. Not really, but I figure at $600 a pop, I'm going to make sure I finish the race. So,
Yeah.
So
You run a whole tire.
Yeah, I bring a tire in case. Yeah, and it's an old stretched out one.
Arrow bar setup is just a beauty.
Yeah, it's vintage again. I gotta get some electrical tape and tighten it all up.
Duct tape over it.
Yeah, that's the old.
That's a pretty arrow duct.
Yeah.
That's what they use in avionics.
No, but the hub is just getting a
Yeah,
little.
the hub is a little crunchy. I feel. It's got those kind of
feel
like.
that it's not quite smooth.
Yeah.
You check this tire and everything? It's kind of old.
A little dry rotted.
No, I don't think so. Let me check. I haven't.
22 millimeter tire.
Yeah, I know they're all moving to bigger ones now, eh? Guys, this stuff here is the magic. So it's
This.
Formula One like wax. So just watch this shine here.
Is this reduced drag?
Yeah, 100%. I think. But so it's a little bit of that. Look at that shine, man. Just
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
It smells like straight up cancer.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
like
yeah.
WD-40.
But it shines, man. Like it's meant for this like glass cleaning, but it just, man, it's gonna make my bike shine.
These are tips from the 80s.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yeah.
You're going too fast, 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 fast. Get your foot off the gas, 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 gas. Yeah, we're gonna crash. How is this gonna last when we always collapse? Slap, 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 slap. So we're going
Hold the railing, boys.
fast, fast, fast.
Don't need disasters.
Get your foot off the gas, 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 gas. Yeah, we're gonna crash. How is this gonna last when we always collapse? Slap, 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 slap. When we always collapse. When we always collapse.
All right, bud. How'd that go?
It's good. Oh, I'm hungry though, man.
What you gonna drip in you?
Here's some macaroons.
Something for breakfast.
Got some cold cuts, some eggs, some toast, probably.
We got plenty of options here.
Yeah, there's some salads if you want to carve into one of those.
I'm gonna need a nanner.
Do it.
Jack,
What's up?
how you doing?
Pretty good.
Should have got that on camera.
We're going down to get our race packages after about 20 minutes looking for parking.
We drove 4 kilometers in an hour and 12
Yeah, we could have
minutes.
actually walked faster down here, I bet. But hey, whatever. We're 2 days before the race. We got nothing else to do, so might as well just sit in the van and complain about parking. Yeah.
The best recommendation I can give you right now is
set up right now, and that's why you come out. When you get
do not bring the couch
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Come on, Nick.
I can film myself.
Good?
Yeah, that's perfect. Got our bags. Got everything we need. Just waiting to walk all the way back down the hill now, like a half a kilometer, to get the rest of our stuff. So they have you walking all over this place. But it's a lovely little town. It's cute. It's no big deal. All right, bud. What's going on today?
15 run.
15
Kilometers.
Wow.
15 minutes. Probably about a 20-minute swim. Probably a 10-minute bike just to get down to the race site. Got to shave, got to put stickers on, got to do the pro meeting.
Oh, that's what time's that?
1.
So, are you feeling at all nerdy?
No, not really. It helps. Oh! It helps when you just hang around with people who aren't fucked. And they're not like, oh my god, what about this? What about that? What if this happens? You know?
So just keep it pretty chill.
Yeah. You did a good job, Nick, so far.
You got it.
Mike hasn't freaked out. It's been fun. Just analyzing his equipment.
Where are you? This has been quite the counter we've got here. We got cookies, coffee, some coffee again.
Oh, I love coffee. I can't drink it though.
Can't drink it because you'll have a heart attack.
Probably. Yeah.
Perfect aminos. How many perfect aminos today?
Today so far just 5. For the rest of the day,
30.
no, another 5 probably. That's about it.
Nice. All right. Well, you can see here the weather's gone pretty good. There's the old swim over there. Where the boats are.
I like walking on marshmallow pillows.
You liking them?
Yes, I love them, and I'm gonna not walk much in them because I don't want them to lose the magic.
Every step is
Can't
half
go
a
on
second
toes.
per kilometer.
No, man. They're tippy toeing on them.
Speedo. We're running shorts under everything.
I gave you those.
Oh, and it's got blue on the arms. Just go back and forth along the shore.
Yeah. All right. Going for a quick swim. It's gonna be the best day ever. It's like once you start stirring up the water, it gets chilly. You got there after your swim there, dude?
I was eating some carrots.
Healthy?
Yeah.
Where's the rest of them? Oh my goodness. And of course, post-workout, perfect
amino.
smash aminos.
Go.
Save
10-second rule.
Rolling. This helmet is from vintage from 2006. I tried to buy a new helmet at the expo, but the expo's very lame, so we're doing some MacGyvering with some tape here. It's really important to have aero. And look, I had to delaminated, so I'm using some really, really good tape special for helmets called duct tape.
Oh.
And then I've got the other thing that no cyclist would live without is electrical tape, black. And then it cracked back here, so the fairing has been fixed. So now we're not gonna have any compromised aerodynamics. And in fact, I think the dimples from the heat are probably helpful because now it's dimpled a little bit, which is better for airflow.
Wow.
So I just invented something.
It still has screws in it.
Yeah, I might cover the screws with tape, because you don't want to have that air hit that. And
I'm not sure that's going to be your biggest
yeah.
problem.
Ready. 15-minute run, most exciting part of our day.
Time to
Actually 10.
10-minute run. Blowing the socks off here. 2.2 kilometers.
Big difference in the heat.
2.2. Whoa. Massive 11-minute run. Going to the pro meeting. Well, let's try to find the pro meeting. So now there's like 6 or 7 pros trying to find the pro briefing and just walking around in and out of buildings until we find it. There we go. Bikes are racked. Time to get some water from this giant jug of water. Got her. All right, so pre-race dinner's going on here. I might as well talk about it for a minute. Here's mine. Bag of rice, a couple eggs, a bunch of snacks. Probably gonna drive some of this
Oat s'mores.
oat whatever, oat milk ice cream. Jackson's getting some
Rice and chicken.
rice,
Rice, chicken, and probably bread.
rotisserie chick.
Oh yeah, the rotisserie chicken, that'll be easy.
So the goal is everything quick and easy. Nothing that you really got to stress about.
Lots of carbs.
Well, what time is it now? 4:10. We're getting breakfast.
Peanut butter.
Crunchy. Eggs. Peanut butter. 1 egg. Some peanut butter with delicious texture. Coffee with extra dirt.
Dirt. Mike's gonna have the whole pot. Yeah. None for me.
This is the morning. Rig off.
Straight up, baby, I can use some better habits. Somebody like you, but I can have it. 'Cause I'm just having too much fun, I'll only bring you down. Baby, I can use some better habits.
Woo! Done. Ironman 70.3 Mont Tremblant in the books, and let's have a good
Recovery.
cheers for job well done.
Yeah, good battle.
You finished third, so you go first and talk about your experience.
All right, well, yeah, another 4th time on Tremblant in the books. You know, a bit of a tough battle for me mentally all day. Just I was right in it. I was where I needed to be. I was just feeling a little flat from the beginning. Just didn't quite have that. But we swam in the second group. There's a few guys ahead. I was at the front most of the time to catch them, me and you. We caught them at about 20K. Then we all stayed together. Lionel caught us at about, 50K?
Yeah.
And he just freaking bored us.
Well, he caught
real
us.
hard.
He caught us on a really tough spot for us because it was on one of the long grades. So obviously his 10-minute power is much higher. So he was just like furiously climbing, and Jack tried to go. How'd
I
that
hung
go?
with him for, it was probably about a 3 to 4 minute climb, and I was right where I needed to be, like 15 meters behind him for the whole climb until the last probably 30 seconds, and then it was just VO2 and I
Leg
was
snapper.
toast. And he went. Turns out he actually had a flat early on, and then made up all those 4 minutes. So he deserved it. He just took off, gone. Never saw him again.
Yeah, he's the next level.
So I knew the race would be for second after that. and we kind of all just stayed together the whole bike.
Yeah.
You know, it was not the cleanest bike ever. It seemed like the official was more concerned about where the age groupers were than looking at our group and actually calling penalties. But that's the way it goes sometimes. So you just kind of stay with the group and try to not burn too much energy, and then get to the run.
We knew that we did pretty good in the bike in terms of that, because even Talbot was like, you guys were riding clean.
Yeah, we were near the front. Like, I was within the front 3 the whole time until about the last 15, 20K.
Yeah, then you just dangled.
Then I just kind of went to the back. I was struggling, to be honest, on the bike. In the end, I was about 30 watts lower than Oceanside and about 25 lower than Chattanooga. So pretty tough bike for me. But Cody said the same. He didn't feel strong. Nick didn't feel super strong. So we just didn't have that energy we needed to like break the group up. So stay with the group. Got in transition. I freaking smashed my bike into the rack, knocked Lionel's bike off like a total rookie. Hopefully his bike's all right. Sorry, Lionel. Started the run. Cody got out ahead. I closed the gap pretty quick. I knew I was feeling like okay, but I kind of wanted to go out hard just to like see if I could shed some people. But Cody stayed with me. And then that guy, was he?
Thomas.
His last name was Thomas, or maybe that was his first name, but it was on his kit. He ended up finishing second. He went by us both at like 6K, and he was just flying. So he was kind of gone for second, and then honestly, I started struggling at about 6K. Cody was put a bunch of time into me until about 12K. He was like 30 seconds ahead, and then all of a sudden he started kind of coming back to me, just slowly, a few seconds a K, a couple seconds a K, and then like the last 3 to 4K, it was kind of hovering at like 15, and then I just like was just gaining momentum and finally caught him with like, I think it was about 500 meters to go.
Ooh.
And put in a big surge with like 3 to 400 to go, and just pretty much I wanted to like basically do a little bit of a sprint just to get to the downhill, because it was a windy downhill on cobblestones, and if you're in the lead, it'd be really hard for someone to pass you. But once I put that surge in, he kind of just folded, and I was able to cruise in for third. But really good battle. Cody and I have raced a bunch. We've never had a close battle. It's either been he's way ahead or I've been way ahead, so that was kind of fun. But it would have been nice if we could have both made the podium, but that's the way it should go.
I've kind of decided, like, I prefer a swim that's pretty hard for the first 200 to 500 meters, and then, like, if I can just dial in on feet for the slowest stroke rate and recover, like, that felt great today. It wasn't a super fast-paced swim.
No, we were only like 24 high, I think.
Yeah, we didn't have, like, the uber swimmers just ripping it up, so...
To be honest, we probably should have made that lead group. I don't know. We just didn't have a good start.
It was just, like, it's the luck of the draw with if you're making those packs, just because some dude can... I got grabbed a couple times, swam over, and then just those quick seconds, you'll lose feet and be gone.
It's a pretty narrow start area, too, so if it was wider, it would be nice to get some better water, but
yeah, that's
just the logistics of it.
So yeah, it was actually exciting to come out and see, like, oh, there's Cody, there's Jackson, there's Taylor, and we all ran into T1 together. You know, then in the back of your mind, you're like, all right, where's Lionel? How long until the shark comes up and gobbles us up? But he got
I thought it was going to be like 5 minutes, because we weren't even riding that hard at the start.
Well, he normally swims much faster now, too. So he used to have like a 4-minute deficit, now he's like down to barely
He was
1.
40 seconds behind us.
Yeah. So
but then he gets a flat right away, so we didn't realize. But
so yeah, the bike course was, we had a nice tailwind for the first reach. Everyone was pretty much riding pretty clean then. It was nice. And then things got a little jumbled once Lionel passed us, as they always do. Everyone's going to go, I'm going to go with him. And then so it breaks it up, but then we come back together usually, whoever decides not to go. And then we just, I don't know, took a couple turns, but everyone was just, it was like the accordion effect on those climbs on the back 10K or the last 20K, just because there's so many spikes. So I felt ultimately half decent. You know, these guys have a bad day, I have a decent day, and then we kind of come a little closer together, so that's good for me. And then
I wouldn't say a bad day. A podium is never a bad day.
No, you just didn't feel optimal.
I just was like, well, today's not the day I'm going to be Lionel, but we'll see what I can muster out of it.
So when we were riding too, after you let him go, you could tell you got a little deflated.
I was like VO2. I was like, I need to get water. There was an aid station at the top after he dropped me, and I was like, I need to freaking douse myself. I'm getting hot. Like, that was way too hard, and I just recovered for a bit.
For my run, I went out with Brent McMahon and Taylor Reed on my heels, so I knew I had to just stay strong and consistent and not bleed on the back half like I have before. So took in nutrition. I guess everyone else was getting pretty roasted by the heat, but living in St. George with that 107 degree stuff is helping me out. Maybe 3 or 4 days altitude before I came out helped a bit. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe did. Maybe didn't.
You were about 1:15 behind me on the U-turn, I think.
Yeah.
But that's less than half, so, and then so that's on pace for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and you were only 3.5 or 4 behind me, so you held pretty good.
Yeah.
And I had to push it right to the end, so.
I had a great day. Tamara, she on the way out or on the way back, I saw her leading by like a whole race, and she just was crushing it.
She killed it. She won, obviously.
She won.
We'll
Also,
get an interview with you later, hopefully.
now what's next?
Now we just recover, hang out.
What are you racing next?
Canadian champs.
Canadian
PTO
champs?
Canadian champs in like 4 weeks, so got to recover good.
Get the altitude.
Get to altitude, get fit. This week we're gonna build our training back up pretty good because you got to race in 2 weeks, so you
2
gotta
weeks.
get
Okay.
your legs going.
Golf too.
Oh yeah, we'll play some golf.
But yeah. Anyways, that's the race recap. We'll get Tamara's experience as well, and thanks for checking us out. What was your day, Tamara?
It turned out really well. I thought for most of it that it was actually going pretty badly, so it was a nice surprise to come off the bike only, I think, about 25 seconds out of first, which is always, I know that the smaller the gap is, the better chance I have at the win, but my bike was actually solid, but my experience with the bike was I thought that it was going horribly the whole time, so kind of processing that still.
Fast, get your foot off the gas. Yeah, we're gonna crash. How is this gonna last?
If I could change one thing about the way the race went,
Yeah.
I lost 2 water bottles early on the bike, which kind of sucked on such a hot and humid day. So I wish that hadn't happened. I'm not really sure. I'm going to take a closer look at my water bottle setup. It was not like a very clear thing that I did wrong that it happened. And a lot of the women I was speaking to actually had the same issue for some reason. I knew I would have a good chance to win. That was definitely my goal, and but it's hard to tell, I think, on any day. And I was a little mixed. I feel sad that Flora Duffy couldn't ride because her bike didn't show up. That really sucks, especially after COVID in Chattanooga. So it's too bad that happened. I knew once she was out of the race I had a better chance of winning, obviously, but it's sort of a shitty way for that to happen.
What are you going to do with all your prize money?
I will try to pay my bills.
Race is done. Mike made me breakfast. Gotta love it. He's up early all the time. Made me coffee too.
Nick did.
Oh, Nick made that. Just gonna pack up. Maybe jump in the lake for 3 to 6 minutes. Head out.
Mike,
Yes.
tell us about your race.
It's really a good fun time to get back to a race 2.5 years after the last one, and it was fun. I'm lying, it wasn't fun. The fun part was over after what happened through the bike, and then it was survive the heat. But,
So tell us about your World Championship qualification.
well, I really wanted to go to St. George and hang out with you guys, so
Yeah.
that was the goal, and managed to get that. And got some cheering from you guys at the last K to make it the fastest K of the day.
Won your age group.
One age group.
Don't be so modest.
There, yeah.
Won your age group.
One age group got the spot. This was got my credit card down to keep IRONMAN in business. I love it.
Any issues that you ran into that you had to overcome? Did you launch your bottles like Tamara, or did you?
No, nothing crazy like that. I had one chain drop at the top of the big hill because I just blew a shift.
Okay.
And got the chain sucked into the thing, and I just, when you jam it up in there.
Oh, you jammed it right.
Jammed her up in there so you don't got the dirty hand.
Well, that's it for us here in Mont. Is that right?
Yeah, good one. Pretty good.
Mont. Yeah, we're gonna go back, get ready for some more races, do some training, do some recovery, and Jackson's gonna go to Edmonton. I'm gonna go to Clash and Watkins Glen. Mike's gonna continue his reno on his house, and we're gonna have a great time here in Canada. Peace out.